Welcome to our guide on caring for Tetramorium immigrants, also known as pavement ants. These tiny creatures have fascinating social complexity and tenacity. From city streets to gardens, pavement ants adapt with great efficiency. Discover the secrets of their success and how to care for them in your own home. The name Tetramorium Immigrans describes our protagonists today. Tetramorium refers to a genus of ants found all over the world. Immigrants alludes to their ability to migrate and settle in new territories. Hence, they are called pavement ants, present on our sidewalks and streets. Pavement ants have colonized an impressive variety of habitats around the world. Originally from Europe and Asia, they have extended their domain to North America, South America, Africa, and Australia. Their adaptability has allowed them to thrive in temperate and subtropical climates. Within the Tetramorium immigrants colony, the hierarchy is evident in the size of its members. The queen mother of the colony is distinguished by her size, reaching 6 to 8 millimeters. The males, or drones, are of an intermediate size, between 4 and 6 millimeters. The workers, those tireless toilers, are the smallest, measuring between 2 and 4 millimeters. These sterile females build the nest, search for food, and care for the brood. Chapter 4: Natural Habitats and Daily Activities. Pavement ants, adaptable and resilient, build their homes in the cracks of sidewalks, under stones, at the base of trees, and even in our homes. Their days are marked by the constant search for food, forming long lines from the nest to food sources. Tetramorium immigrants are diurnal, meaning they forage during the day and generally retreat to their nest at night. Chapter 5: Nuptial Flight Periods in Canada. In Canada, as the days get longer and the summer heat arrives, Tetramorium immigrants colonies prepare for their nuptial flights. Between June and August, the air fills with virgin queens and winged males, ready for an aerial mating dance. It is a fleeting but essential spectacle as it ensures the continuity of the species. Chapter 6: Colony Founding Method in Canada. After the nuptial flight, the fertilized queen begins the task of founding her own colony. Unlike other species, the Tetramorium immigrants queen in Canada is a true pioneer. She sheds her wings and searches for a suitable nesting site. Tetramorium immigrants queens are fully claustral, meaning they do not need to forage for food to produce their first generation of workers. Chapter 7: Monogynous or Polygynous in Canada. In Canada, the social structure of Tetramorium immigrants varies. They are generally monogynous, with only one queen per colony. Pavement ant queens may be temporarily polygynous, but the colonies will eventually have only one queen. They are strictly monogynous. Chapter 8: Development time from eggs to workers in Canada. The life cycle of a Tetramorium immigrants ant from egg to adult worker is fascinating. In Canada, this development takes between 6 to 8 weeks. From egg to larva, it takes 7 to 20 days. From larva to pupa, it takes another 7 to 20 days. From pupa to worker, it takes 3 to 10 days. depending on the conditions in the anthill. Chapter 9: Number of individuals in a colony in Canada, a Tetramorium. Immigrants' colony in Canada can house thousands of individuals. In most cases, pavement ant colonies will reach between 1,000 and 5,000 individuals. It can be more or less, depending on how they are raised. Generally, they develop a little more in nature, often around 10,000 individuals in a healthy colony. To create a suitable home for Tetramorium immigrants in captivity, it is essential to understand their natural preferences. An acrylic, plaster ant farm, or a ventilated plastic box are all valid options. The material should be moisture resistant and allow for observation of the ant's behavior. A substrate of sand, soil, or a mixture of both will provide them with a familiar environment. For the well-being of Tetramorium immigrants, it is crucial to reproduce the temperature and humidity conditions of their natural habitat. Maintain a temperature between 75 and 82 degrees Fahrenheit, with a slight decrease at night. Humidity should be between 50 and 60%. Excessive humidity can lead to the appearance of fungi. Pavement ants, true opportunistic omnivores, are not picky eaters. In their relentless search for provisions, they consume dead insects, seeds, fruits, nectar, seeds, fruits, nectar, and human food scraps. In captivity, they can be fed with pieces of mealworms, mealworm larvae, sweet fruit, and sugar or honey water. With the approach of winter and the drop in temperatures in Canada, Tetramorium immigrants colonies prepare for diapause. During this phase, from November to March, colony activity is significantly reduced. Pavement ant nests are usually kept at 23 degrees Fahrenheit or higher. It is recommended to keep them above freezing in captivity, as we cannot easily replicate the slow cooling to sub-freezing temperatures. Hibernation between 41 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit is recommended. Hibernation between 41 and 50 degrees Fahrenheit is recommended. Creating a Tetramorium. Immigrants' colony in captivity can be rewarding, but it is crucial to have proper containment methods. A well-sealed ant farm with smooth walls and secure ventilation is essential. It is recommended to apply an anti-escape barrier, methods with fluon, or mineral oil in areas where ants may try to escape. These barriers create a slippery surface that prevents them from climbing and escaping. Tetramorium immigrans is an easy species, suitable for beginners. Although they are hardy, they require specific conditions to thrive. Compared to other ants, they can develop quickly, but their growth can be compromised if they are fed less frequently. With patience and dedication, it is possible to enjoy these ants at home. Thank you for joining us on this guide to caring for Tetramorium immigrants. We hope you found this journey informative and that it has given you a desire to appreciate the complexity of these little giants. Don't forget to subscribe to see more content about the fascinating world of ants.